at smacking the Denver International Airport. So for those of you who don't know, the Denver International Airport is an airport that a lot of conspiracy theorists think is like a home base or like a secret compound for the New World Order or whatever. And the reason that this is because Denver International Airport has a underground series of like tunnels and stuff. The actual purpose of these tunnels is they had this big automated baggage system that they invented, but it never really worked, so they just kind of removed it and do typical baggage stuff now. But also they have artwork around the place that's very interesting. It's not your typical sort of milquetoast public art. Like, they actually have pretty interesting murals and stuff. But of course, being the weirdos they are, conspiracy theorists think that these art pieces are somehow secretly satanic because they're not Norman Rockwell paintings. Antipodian Squid with 200 bits. Donor as a charity streaming event for a feminist critique of some kind. He'd have enough videos about her by now, surely. Donor as a charity streaming event for a feminist. That might be fun. Yeah, as a charity stream. Enlid with 10 bits. Some also think it's one of these entry points to Underground Continental Railroad, with other points including Washington, D.C. and Area 51. Yeah. They think a lot of weird stuff.
Anybody here know the Earth is flat? Big flat.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
my man, dude. Awesome. Good to hear you.
Flat Earther.
My man over there, dude. That guy's awesome.
My brother believes that the Earth is flat. I don't
No, your
know.
brother knows the Earth is flat. It's not a.
Oh, God. Can we not talk about this? If you cannot say, like, if someone says, my X or I believe X, then you say, no, you know X. There's no such thing as absolute knowing, and trying to, in a debate, rhetorically say, I don't believe it, I know it, it's a vacuous statement that means nothing. When we say we know something, all we are saying is we believe with a high level of confidence. So saying, I don't believe it, I know it, means nothing. It's just a rhetorical, like, sleight of hand to try and pretend that, like, your beliefs are somehow above the beliefs of others. It's ridiculous.
Believe.
I don't know.
Your brother's a flat earther? Here's another flyer for you.
Okay. Thanks.
Take care. Have a good one.
Yo, my boy's been going on about this. We've been watching some stuff, and it's been pretty trippy. Like,
I'm so disappointed by the American educational system and how it's failed absolutely everyone.
there's a lot of stuff the government holds back, holds behind, and definitely don't like, you know.
Did these pique your interest? The posters on the wall? Did you see those?
You know what? As a matter of fact, the first.
Yeah, they're playing into the conspiracy theories, bud. Do you get it? They're literally being like, ha ha ha, people think that we're part of some Illuminati conspiracy, so we're gonna do posters in the airport that sort of play into that. Like, do you not get that that's a joke, or do you think that the Illuminati is so stupid that they're like, let's just broadcast that we're reptilians? What's up? Just watching some dude get flat smacked in the Denver airport. Very stupid.
Something I was here the other day, totally. Hell yeah, I did, man. Because I've been big on like the Illuminati thing, and like.
Ugh.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make an announcement. Has anyone heard the Earth is flat?
Stop bothering people in public, Nathan.
Well, I just got kicked out of Starbucks for asking NASA employee questions.
He got kicked out of Starbucks for harassing a NASA employee who happened to be there getting coffee.
Because he's lying. You ever hear about the flat Earth?
Nathan Thompson, all he does is lie. The Earth's not flat, don't believe this guy.
Anything
Just
to
a bunch
hide.
of ladies sitting there talking?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
now
have
you're
anything
f***ing...
How do you know it's boundless in every direction?
Because that's what science proves, and I.
Well, let me take this opportunity to say, that's silly. That is so silly.
Did you know what's in the Bible? That the Earth's flat?
You can't touch me.
Anybody Anybody here know the Earth is flat? Big flat. Just take it.
Take it.
Just take it. You guys ever research flat Earth? Airplanes don't adjust for curvature. Large bodies of water are not convex. You ever research the flat Earth? You ever research the flat Earth? I got one for you, of course. Yeah, my pleasure. You ever research the flat Earth, bro?
No, thank you, man.
Just
flat earther.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
My man, dude. Awesome. Good to hear you.
I love it.
You got a minute?
I'll read it.
There you go, bro. You got any favorite flat earthers you want to shout out?
No, I'm new to the crew.
All right.
I met some people and I love it.
Awesome, bro. Already met a flat earther. Sweet. That took 2 seconds. All right, check this out. Construction or cover up? Huh. They got the all-seeing eye right there on the
It's a joke, you idiot! How stupid are you that you look at the obvious joke posters that are playing into the dumb conspiracy theories you believe in going, huh, they put an Illuminati eye right on it. Yeah, to make fun of you. They are making fun of you to your face, and you don't even get it. That's how stupid you are, Nathan. I'm so mad.
photo. How funny. Are we creating the world's greatest airport or preparing for the end of the world? And it's got this.
They are making fun of you, and you're like, oh, they're admitting it. No, they're making fun of you, you idiot.
Horse lifted up with laser beams coming out of his eyeballs. You can't make. Pardon me for cursing. Just want to give you a flyer, bro. The Earth's flatter than a pancake. Check it out. Ridiculous. I cannot believe it.
That's the joke.
No, you're busy. At the airport. All-seeing eye.
Yeah, that's a real statue. I know. It's a statue that's outside the airport.
Talk about the end of the world. This is like, they have tons of underground stuff. My buddy was working on this airport. Said that they hide the blueprints from all the construction workers. You guys ever look into flat Earth? It sounds crazy, I know, but all the airplanes the pilots are trained on a target generation facility. It's the most expensive software program in human history, but it's a flat Earth simulator. So none of the pilots are flying around a ball.
Yes, they are. I've explained this before, but basically when you're in an airplane, what's considered level is level relative to the gravity of the Earth, and as you go around the Earth, the curve is very gradual because the Earth is ginormous. But basically, if you did fly straight for a long period of time, and somehow you were able to gyroscopically remain level, at some point the angle that you're going at would be different. But it's so gradual and you're already trying to level the plane out most of the time that it compensates for that fact, because you're always, like, slave to the gravity of the planet that you were on.
That's just something that they put in your mind when you're a young kid, and then people believe it, and then we're taught to make fun of people who don't believe what we believe. Classic cult groupthink mentality. But hey, I want to share with you guys. God bless. Thank you. Yeah, my pleasure. Oh, hey, look, my bag's still here. Sweet. Oh, look, there's tons of people walking out right here. Look at you with nothing in your hands.
Okay.
Let me fix that.
Okay.
You ever look into flat Earth? Ever? You ever hear about it?
Actually, I've heard the flat earthers thing.
Awesome. The 10 best proofs are in there, and I run the largest group in the world.
Okay.
Just want to share
We
with you.
looked at the pamphlet yesterday, and it was very stupid,
My
as
man
you
over
might
there, dude.
imagine.
That's awesome. Don't miss out on the truth. Yeah, my pleasure. Hopefully I don't get kicked out for sharing flyers.
I don't know what airports' policies are on proselytizing, whether it's religious or otherwise, but I know they had a big problem in like the 80s, from the 70s on, basically, because it's even a joke in Airplane, with like Hare Krishna people who were like in airports and giving out flyers and trying to convince people to join their religion. So I think airports probably do have stricter policies now on doing stuff like that. I certainly wouldn't do it. I don't think that's a good call, Nathan.
God bless you guys. We got family everywhere, guys. This morning I got free food because yesterday I walked into the restaurant and I was wearing a Flat Earth shirt. And so that was pretty cool. Gotta watch out for security, you know? They see me rolling, they hating. Don't want Nathan handing out no Flat Earth leaflets. But I got too many Flat Earth leaflets. Want another plane to get unloaded.
There's nothing funny about
So
the
I
tools
could-
of capitalism.
Antipodian Squid with 100 bits. I wonder how we'd respond if the conversation went something like, hey, have you researched Flat Earth? Yeah, it's the most hilarious BS I've ever heard. I love that stuff.
Let's make them all. But yeah,
I don't think it would go well.
Denver Airport. I didn't really see any other than the portal to the underworld.
They're making fun of you with those advertisements, Nathan, and you are so stupid that you don't even understand it. And I think that's pretty emblematic of the entirety of your worldview, is someone can make fun of you to your face in the most blatantly obvious way possible, and you still don't understand what's happening.
And them talking about the end of the world, and them talking about establishing the greatest airport ever. I really haven't seen much symbolism. Oh yeah, let me show you guys the Freemasonic, oh, here's another airplane. Flat Earth. Any of you guys ever researched the Flat Earth? Pilots don't adjust for curvature. Large bodies of water have no convexity. You're not...
The thing, it's so inaccurate what he's saying, because pilots do adjust for curvature. It's just not something they have to think about in those terms. Because if you're piloting an airplane and you're trying to remain level, while you're trying to make sure that you are level, you are automatically already compensating for curvature, because that's always going to be... your level is always going to be related to your position relative to the ground below you and the gravity that you're dealing with, which is always going to be pulling towards the center of the Earth. So it is absolutely something that pilots deal with. It's just that they don't think of it in those terms, because that's so, like, how do I put this? That's such like a third... No, that's not a good way to put it. That's such just a weird way to describe what they are doing when they are piloting a plane, right? Like, if you're trying to stay level to the ground, you are inherently compensating for a curve, but you're not thinking about it that way because the curve is so gradual, it's not something you think about. It's just, oh, I'm remaining level relative to the ground. And again, the Earth is huge, so the curve is so slight, it's not something you think about.
Blasting through space. You guys know NASA has no real photos of the Earth from space.
They literally do. They literally do. What he's talking about is the fact that many images of the Earth taken from space are composite images. And what I mean by that is, I don't know if this one is or not. Quite possibly is, though. A lot of the pictures that we have of Earth from space work a little bit like a panorama on your camera, because a lot of the pictures taken from space are of satellites, are from satellites, rather. And satellites, even though they're up in space, are relatively close to the Earth. Again, the Earth is huge, so even when you're out in space, you have to be decently far away from the Earth in order to be able to take an entire picture of it all at once, which we do have, again, like from the Apollo missions and stuff like that. But a lot of images that you see of the Earth are taken by satellites, which are pretty close to the Earth, and their cameras cannot get the entirety of the Earth in frame all at once. That doesn't mean the photos are fake, however. It's the same way that a panorama shot works on your phone. If you've ever gone to, like, I don't know, the Grand Canyon or somewhere where you want to take a panorama shot. If you have, you know that you push the button on your phone, and then it has you slide the camera, and it takes a series of pictures all in a row, and then it stitches together those images into a larger image. The same thing is happening with a lot of images that we get from space, again, due to the fact that they're taken from satellites that are pretty close to the Earth relative to its size. But that does not mean we do not have images of the Earth in its entirety from space. We do. Nathan just will... When Nathan is shown images like this, for instance, that are taken from the moon, that do show the entirety of the Earth from space, you know what he does? He just says they're fake. He just says, oh, that's not real, though. So that's how he gets to the point where he's like, there are no images of Earth from space, because he just says that the ones that are fake. It's the most disingenuous BS ever.
Yo, my man, dude, you got a cross on your neck. You believe the God's word?
Hey, bro.
Debate me. All right, I'll see you later.
Yeah, when I'm walking through an airport, the first thing I want to do is debate people. I'm even someone who likes this conversation, right? Like, I'm someone who likes discussing stupid stuff like this. But if I'm in an airport and I'm already stressed out enough because I hate airports, oh boy, one time I was up for like 48 hours because I had to like deal with this airport nightmare, and I was just spending like countless dozens of hours in the airport, and it was a nightmare. And this asshole comes up to me and is like, oh, debate me, bro. Like, no, I have a plane to catch. I'm gonna go to the Dairy Queen Chillin' Grill and get some chicken tendies. And I'm gonna go sit and watch my phone for 13 more hours until my flight happens. Please leave me alone, Nathan.
Hey, you guys, please take a flyer. NASA's lying to everyone. Space is fake. It's flatter than pancake. Here you go, brother. Enjoy. You interested in the truth? No. Hey, you guys like the truth? Hey, you guys like the truth?
Sure do.
It's all yours. Enjoy. Hey guys, we were lied to about space.
After this video, I'm probably gonna go get ready for D&D, by the way.
I just want to give you this.
I haven't gotten a text about what time it's supposed to be, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be today. We normally do Wednesdays.
You guys know the Earth is flat, right? Nice smile. The Earth's flat, bro. Take it. Yo, let me check out your shirt. Dude, the tree, they cut down all the trees. Have you researched no forest on flat Earth?
Researched what?
Dude, they cut down all the giant trees. Just here, take a leaflet. My email's there. I'll send you a video. Shoot me something. Your shirt's awesome. Hey, you guys, we were lied to. Space is fake. Just take it. You guys know the Earth is flat, right?
Yes.
You do? Serious? I've been researching for 3
I think this guy's just messing with him. He has that dad joke energy where he immediately hears someone say something like that and he's like, ah, this is gonna be fun. So he goes, yeah, I believe in flat Earth. And he's with whoever this is. And he's gonna laugh about it afterwards.
3 years. The 10 best proofs I could put together are right there on that leaflet. But I also run the largest flat Earth group in the world. It's called the Official Flat Earth and Globe Discussion.
Does Nathan count as a Karen, a sovereign citizen, a conspiracy nut, or a chud? He's definitely a conspiracy nut. Sometimes I'd say he counts as a Karen, because he definitely acts like that sometimes.
About 128,000 people in the group. Nobody can find the curvature. Nobody can find a real picture of Earth from space. Nobody can prove we're blasting through space. Nobody can prove the Earth's spinning.
That's right, capitalistic propaganda.
This guy absolutely has that energy where, I don't know if these are his kids or what. They could be his kids. He's going along with it like, yeah, I believe this. Please come talk to me. I'm sitting in an airport. I have nothing to do but listen to crazy people, please. And his kids are, like, laughing. B. Vargas 78. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. What's a sovereign citizen? A sovereign citizen is a group of people who believe that the law doesn't apply to them. Basically, they claim that they are sovereign citizens and that the government has no authority over them because they just get to claim sovereignty. It's very silly. Hopefully we'll maybe get to one of those videos. Maybe not. I don't know if this is the last thing we'll be doing today. I'm waiting to hear back from my D&D group, but those videos are pretty fun.
Nobody can prove gravity.
So the moonwalk is just a dance.
You already
like
know
Michael
about it.
Jackson.
You already know about it. Yeah, you already know about it. So what happens?
Something to read it.
What happens on Area 51 stays on Area 51.
That's true.
So one thing is it's impossible to go to the moon on both models. On the globe model, the moon's 230,000 miles away. They said they got there in 3 days. How do you get to a rock flying through space in 3 days, 230,000 miles away, slow down with no atmosphere? So pump the brake.
You slow down in a spaceship by using thrusters and fire them in the opposite direction that you're going. Do you really not know the answer to that, Nathan? You don't know that in space, in order to slow down, you fire rockets in the opposite direction you're going? God damn, Nathan, get a copy of Kerbal Space Program. It's probably like $20 at this point.
In a vacuum, land, take all the fuel you need to get back, do it safely, then you do an interview 2 months later and everybody's still—
Look at this girl's face! She's like, are you guys seeing this?
staring at the ground and twiddling their pens when they should be celebrating like they just won the Super Bowl. I was there. I saw it on the radio. The moon landing's real. I saw it on the radio. But
the moon landing was televised, you moron. Do you think that there isn't footage of the moon landing?
You know, none of those guys.
In 1969, they had TVs.
None of those guys will swear on the—
He even said it. He's like, in 1969, they had TVs. You could see it. Moon landing. Like, there's even a Doctor Who plot about this. Like, this was on TV, Nathan.
Each of the two hemispheres of July 19.
Bible that they went to the moon. Did you know that? Yeah, Buzz Aldrin punched a guy in the face for asking him to swear in the Bible. Now, if you—
Yeah, because the guy was putting into question. That's great, by the way. Can we watch that? Hold on. Buzz Aldrin punch. This is great. So, this guy, facetiously, that's even putting it nicely, this guy lied to Buzz Aldrin and set up, like, an interview with him or something, and then he basically ambushed him to be like, tell me the moon landing was fake. You tell me it was true. Swear on a Bible. And bear in mind, Buzz Aldrin was, like, in the military. He was in the Air Force, and this dude put his life on the line in the pursuit of, like, discovery and exploration. Like, I don't know how to put it other than, like, Buzz Aldrin, ballsy dude. You have to be ballsy and have a lot of respect for your country in order to say, you're going to put me on a thing that's going to explode and then send me into space and you're going to send me to the moon. And there was a good chance they were going to die, and they didn't. And the dude did that. He was one of the first people on the moon. That's insanity. He was the second man to ever set foot on the moon. And this asshole, being a smug little bitch, walks up to this American hero, and you know me, I'm not the kind of person who throws around terms like American hero, because I don't care about this, like, jingoistic crap. But if there is such a thing as an American hero, Buzz Aldrin is certainly that. And this asshole goes like, swear on the Bible you went to the moon. And Buzz Aldrin hits him right in his Jack Johnson, and it's so satisfying.
Why don't you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon? Why don't you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon?
I'm not trying to get in the middle of anything.
to get out of here?
This is a hotel.
We'll call
Right,
the police.
We pay.
Come on in here, we'll call the police.
Solicit on
You like
Why don't you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon?
It doesn't, sir. I don't have nothing to do with this. But
Okay.
you cannot solicit on this property.
We just paid
right now,
to rent out the penthouse to shoot up there. So
you can't solicit like this on this property.
keep shooting.
All right. Well, then I'd go through my measures.
Yeah.
You got to keep shooting, man. Okay. Well, you can put it on your shoulder. Don't be shy.
Just come with me, Buzz.
You really like attention, don't you?
You're the one who said you walked on the moon when you didn't. Calling the kettle black, if I ever thought of it. Saying I misrepresented myself.
Away from me.
You're a coward and a liar and a thief.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Calling a man who risked his life for, like, national pride in the pursuit of exploration and science. Calling him a coward to his face. That's
Saying I
amazing.
misrepresented myself.
Away from me.
You're a coward and a liar and a thief.
Oh! That's some satisfying shit right there. And Nathan uses this as like he punched a guy in the face. Like, yeah, he did. And that guy deserved it. That guy deserved to get punched in the face as much as anyone has ever deserved to get punched in the face. I wish Nathan would have a little powwow with Buzz Aldrin. I want to see even older Buzz Aldrin punch him in the face. Is Buzz Aldrin still alive? Okay, good. He is alive. I want to see 90-year-old Buzz Aldrin punch Nathan right in the nose.
And the government spent billions of dollars to send you there, and someone puts a Bible in front of you and says, hey, just swear on it that you did it.
Maybe he just didn't like the Bible.
Maybe, yeah. Neil said, because he did it to multiple astronauts, Neil said, knowing you, that's probably a fake Bible. But even if it's a fake Bible, wouldn't you want to investigate? But I appreciate you taking my flyer and have an open mind, dude. Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? Did you want to chat?
What's up, bud? Yeah. Yo, my boy's been going on about this. We've been watching some stuff, and it's been pretty trippy. Like, there's a lot of stuff the government holds back, holds behind, and definitely don't like, you know.
Did these pique your interest? The posters on the wall? Did you see those?
You know what? As a matter of fact, the first time that I was here the other day, totally. Hell yeah, I did.
They're making fun of you, Nathan. Do you understand that's the joke? Or are you so stupid that you're literally looking at posters that are making fun of you and you don't know it?
Man, because I've been big on like the Illuminati thing, and like I went in and I got told by the judge, you're right, but you lose.
No.
And I went, wait a second, if you're supposed to uphold the law, how does that work?
How long ago did you find out about Flat Earth?
A few months, but I've been doing a lot of like, man, I've been watching a lot of YouTube on it. I mean, not everything online.
That's why they faked the moon landing right there. The Earth's flat.
Not everything on TV you can believe in, not everything, you know.
Did you know the Earth's flat? It's yours. Just take it. It's flat. Pattern pancake. Here, I got a helping hand for you right here, Mr. Hamburger Helper. I like your shirt.
That is pretty badass shirt.
Walk by my bag over here so they won't like see an unattended bag. Hey, if anybody here wants some information on Flat Earth, I got some flyers. The truth is right here. Truth is incontrovertible. Malice may attack it. Ignorance will deride it. But in the end, there it is. Hey, you know we live on a flat Earth, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just take it. Large bodies of water. Large bodies of water don't curve. The pilot didn't adjust for curvature on your flight. I promise. Ask him. I've asked over 20 pilots, and the software they train on is a target generation facility. It's a Flat Earth software.
Nathan, if you go and get like Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and I don't know what they're specifically like learning on in actual flight school, but you can go get a flight simulator, even just a consumer one, and no, it doesn't operate on a flat Earth. It just doesn't.
People don't know their science. You flat smacking everybody. I didn't mean to ignore you, bro.
Let me get a couple more.
You can have as many as you want, bro.
I want to bring them back to Oregon here.
Yeah. Take them to Oregon. My email's on there. You can order them from me, too. In the last month, I've moved like 15,000 of these flyers all over the world. We got them translated into Korean.
Does Nathan have a website I can buy those from? Because I kind of want them. He has an email. I could probably email him and ask for some. He'd probably give them to me. Honestly, guys, hear me out. Should I email Nathan to come have a discussion with me on this channel? Because I feel like he would do it. Should I do that? Or is that a waste of everyone's time? I mean, it's obviously a waste of everyone's time, but would it be an entertaining waste of everyone's time?
Korean, Spanish. Hey, my man, just take a flyer. They lied. Hey, they lied about the shape of the Earth, guys. Just check it out. Okay, cool.
Yeah, man, this is cool, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, what was the name?
My name's Ryan.
So nice to meet you, dude.
Pleasure.
Yeah, for sure. You got some meaty hands there.
Palpatine says do it.
I've done my damage to him over time.
What are you, lumberjack or working with a hammer?
I'm a chef, actually.
Chef?
Yeah, but I used to fight, so.
Oh, okay.
So,
wow.
Yeah, they've had their time in
Dude,
the cage.
thanks for not beating me up for sharing Flat Earth with you.
Thanks for being cool enough to talk for me.
Cool, my ride just told me he's almost here. I want to go give this one a flyer. Hey, you were on the phone earlier. I run the largest flat Earth group in the world, and you're gonna laugh. It sounds stupid, but I've done the research for 3 years. I have the most.
Look at that! Look into the camera. That's like a professional, The Office level camera mug.
And you're gonna laugh. It sounds stupid, but I've done the research for 3 years.
Perfect.
I have the most high-power camera right here. You could see things that would be impossible on a globe 24,901 miles around. It's like numbers don't lie, people lie, especially if they're in the government, right? So I'm just live in the group. It's called the Official Flat Earth and Globe Discussion. Are you on Facebook? Yeah. Join us up and see what the truth is.
She looks like she's in pain having this conversation.
No, your brother knows the Earth is flat. It's not a belief.
It is a belief. Even something that, like, you know very well, or believe very strongly based on sound evidence is still a belief, right? Like, everything you know is still a belief. There's no such thing as no. I don't know how to explain it better than that.
I don't know.
Your brother's a flat earther? Here's another flyer for you.
Okay.
Take care. Have a good one. See, best thing about flat earth, making people smile, baby. Making people smile. Hey, I love you guys. Real quick, I'm going to do an for all these people. And then we're going to leave. Hey, you guys all know the earth is flat, right? Large bodies of water don't curve. You need a flyer? No. Cool. The pilot didn't adjust for curvature on your flight. So check the target generation facility. That's what trains the pilots. They're not trained to fly on a globe.
I've never Googled the thing. Target generation facility. Target Generation Facility, Data Reduction and Analyst Toolkit, DRAT. The TGF Data Reduction and Analysis Toolkit, DRAT, was developed to generate reports on air traffic control simulations for data analysis. Researchers can use this tool to analyze and interpret various sets of dependent variables that relate to both air traffic system performance and individual controller performance. Analysts will be able to evaluate the output of the tool with statistical packages without manual elimination of extraneous raw data. Analysts without any prerequisite programming skills can quickly learn how to use the tool. The menu-driven GUI allows easy customization of data output and tailoring of data reports to meet the research analysis of the studies being conducted. The tool's menu-driven interface allows the selection of GTF simulation recordings. The analyst can select data from sets of variables for output, process summary statistics based on user-specific time blocks, and print the output generated to the desired format. The output can be printed to either text format or reading, or to a comma-delimited format. Comparable with spreadsheet import files, such as this is just about it. Okay. It's a modular, highly adaptable application for extracting data for TGF simulations. So this is just talking about the simulations themselves. I need to see, it's almost hilarious to say, I need to see Nathan's source on this, because it doesn't seem like there's a lot of readily available information on this, but I would imagine Nathan doesn't have a source on this. I think it's just something he heard and he's repeating, so.
Check it out. Hey, you guys know the earth is flat, right? Anybody want a flyer? Learn the truth? Any flat earthers? No, come debate me. You got an argument?
I know you're in an airport and you probably have a place to be, but come debate me, bro.
You guys all know the earth is flat, right? The earth is flat. You guys hear about this? We've been lied to about space. They're lying about space. The pilots are not adjusting for curvature on your flight. Large bodies of water have...
If they're adjusting for level, then yes, they are.
No curvature or convexity. They're lying to you about space. Let me give you one. Just educate yourself.
Because level is going to be relative to your position on the globe, right? Like a plane going what appears to be straight on one part of the earth, if it's somehow teleported with the exact orientation to another part of the earth, then it might be upside down or something. But the fact is, because we're on a globe, and a very large one at that, the change is very gradual. So as you adjust to make sure you're just level with the ground, as you're continuing to fly, that's adjusting for the curvature. But curvature is very gradual, so it's not something you consciously do. It's just something that, for one thing, autopilot will do most of the time, because most of the flight when you're on a commercial flight is being handled by autopilot in the first place. And secondly, Even if it's not, it's so gradual, you would not notice. It's not something pilots are consciously thinking, oh, I need to do, this many degrees per whatever, because you don't have to do it because you're already adjusting just for level with the ground, which is always already taking into consideration the curvature that the Earth has.
God bless you, okay? Big turban. Here you go, bro. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I'll see you guys later. I got videos to upload. I just flat smacked the entire plane with flyers. Because this is how we do it where I'm from. I love you. If you're a fan or friend or flat earther, or you don't like me but you're also a flat earther, add your friends to the group. People need to know the earth is flat. Love you. Peace.
Water don't adhere to the
Nathan Thompson, $78 a month on Patreon. Not great. $78 a month. How many views does he get on his videos? 1,861, 587. Ooh, for the number of subscribers he has really bad viewership rates. This one has 4K from a month ago. This one has 5K. What are his most viewed of all time? 112 from a year ago, 96 from a year ago, but it goes down so much. For those of you who don't know, Flat Earth has already peaked in terms of like Google Trends. I think I looked at this a while ago, but past 5 years. More than that. 2004 to present. That might be a better one. Okay. So Flat Earth, obviously, prior to like 5 or 6 years ago, not that popular. Then it had this kind of surge in popularity. And since, I don't know, 2019, in the early 2019, it's been going down. So all these people, these grifters who've been making money on Flat Earth, I'm guessing they don't have a very long career lifespan if they've like staked their career on this. People like Nathan, people like Mark Sargent, in 10 years, there's no way they're going to be doing this for a living. Just because it's not a sustainable model. You have a limited number of people who are going to be gullible enough to fall into this, right? And even on top of that, you have people who are being shown that this is wrong pretty consistently. But I don't know. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see.